Hi folks, I'm going to make a bit of a storage jar, cookie jar, whatever you want to call it. So we'll give it a go. No idea what sort of shape it's going to be, I'm just going to see what we end up with. I'm going to make a lid for the top obviously as well, so get on, just centre this up. It's still a bit hard. Making a funny noise, this drain. I'll block that drain up that bit. Just open it up, leave the same about a centimetre thickness at the bottom. Press the base and flatten it off. A bit of the thick stuff up with the heel part of my hand before I do the first proper lift. I want to leave it quite thick at the top for now because I'm going to put a gallery in to put the for the lid to sit in. To leave quite a thick top. So we'll just do the first knuckle lift. Leaving that thick bead at the top like that. Lift it up a touch more. Slowly put it down a bit. Collar this top in because I want that a bit narrower. Just start to flare this out a bit, see what sort of shape we end up with. Not quite a bulbous type thing. As that dry, it's gripping my hands. Still keeping the top narrow because I want that to be narrow, so keeping that. Top. I'll make the gallery for the lid to sit in by using the index finger there, and just pushing it in and making a ridge. Don't really be able to see from that angle. So it's made a ridge, the gallery for the lid to sit in. That up a touch. Look at the shape. Probably do it. Just belly it out a little bit more. Just to raise the shoulder up a bit. that'll do for the pot. Just trim some of the excess off. Like I said, I'll be making some lids. I'll show you to make the lids dead simple lid, nothing fancy, just a simple flat lid with a knob on the top, all made in one go, one piece without sticking any pieces together. So that's that knocked out. So that's the pot done. I don't think it's such a bad shape. I can trim it up a little bit more refined in the morning when it's drier. So far that's not so bad. I don't know what the videos would look like because the light's a bit bad, it's a bit dark in here. So I'll just make a couple of lids. Couldn't be easier, these lids. Make them a lot bigger than I need to because I can trim them up to size tomorrow. So all I'm going to do with these is just centre them quite flat, just like a flat disc, slightly raised up in the middle, like so. And then to form the knob, leave about half an inch from the centre, push down and inwards, and the knob will pop up like so. And then to form the knob, sort of narrow it in and form the top like that. Couldn't be easier, dead simple. Perfect for lids that aren't too wide. You don't need to throw like the ball shape for any strength when they're narrow, so that's a first little lid. I'll just do another one because I'll show you a different sort of top you can put on. Exactly the same principle. Just centering it again, flat, pushing up, pushing down and inwards, and the knob pops up. Just straighten it out. And then if you want to make another lid, like a point on the top, you can sort of push down, make a little point on the top like that. Same sort of idea, but just a little bit of a different design to the knob. So like I said, all I'll do tomorrow, I'll just trim these to size to fit the top. So that's tomorrow. I'll show you what I do tomorrow. Right folks, I'm just going to turn this now and finish this pot off. Just give it a little bit of decoration and then turn the lid. So nothing special, I'm just going to use my tool just to take out the throwing lines. Just trim it up a bit at the bottom. So that's that. Put a couple of little grooves in there. And then I'm just going to put a bit of oxide on and do a bit of a cut through design. So I'll be cutting back through to the clay body with this tool, I'll show you in a sec. I'm going to use this tool, you can see it, just to cut through. It's not actually quite dry enough yet. I'll just give it a second or two, just to cut through. I'm going to go like that, cut through the oxide back to the body of the pot. I'll do it now anyway, we'll see. It's a bit wet, but so I'm just going to go like so. As you can see, there's a bit stuck on because it's too wet. I'll just take those off, and that's the design you get when you cut back through. So I'll just trim this lid up and then I'll show you what it's like when it's finished. Just have to move this back up there. That couldn't be easier. Got the size of the opening of the pot, so I'll just make a mark on there, and then it's just a matter of cutting the excess off until you get to that size. I always make loads of lids, so there's always a load spare even if you don't get one the right size the first time. I'm just going to undercut it because the shape of the pot at the top's sort of the opposite to that. It's not quite dry enough really, the clay, but we'll see how we get on. So that's that done. Just cut that off, plonk it on the top, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. It fits perfectly. Just put it back on. So that's the finished pot with the lid. A little cookie jar, biscuit jar, storage jar, whatever you like. So that's it.